so fun, Mom.
All right, come on through.
Come on, Mom.
Oh, is that me? I'm sorry. In your pocket.
We're going on vacation.
You're a very lucky girl.
Sir, we have to hand check you. Put your arms out. Right. Is this your bag? Yes, it is. But you be careful with that. It's got an expensive camera kit in there.
Okay, honey, let's do this.
Okay.
I have to open this. No way. No way. I've got my vacation pictures in it.
Okay, guys, the exercise is over.
You see what we're facing? We were on full alert. Every guard knew there would be a terrorist attempt during this exercise.
Pretty woman, an angelic daughter, and a simple can of hairspray, and this entire place could have been wiped out. Good work, Galen.
Thanks. I told you.
In summary, Mr. President, this was an unprovoked terrorist attack on a remote village of no strategic importance to anyone. Not a single person survived. We estimate over 850 men, women, and children are dead. What's worse is that we now know the weapon used was a biological agent.
Why this village?
That would be a field test, Mr. President. These agents aren't easy to use. Once they're out in the air, they're impossible to control. They're designed to live in a human host. When the last person dies, so do they.
Do we know who's responsible?
The Gleaming Sword, a terrorist group operating throughout Eastern Europe. We've identified the location where we believe the agents are being made.
We have any idea what this stuff is or how they plan to use it?
No, sir, but they could potentially strike at any time. That's why it's our recommendation to destroy the means of production and all existing stockpiles.
Tom, what do you think?
Speaking for the Joint Chiefs, we agree with Director Weiss's assessment. This is a direct threat to our national security.
Dr. Bronny, what do our experts in germ warfare at the CDC recommend?
If I could. No one checked this out at security. How could they? Yet this much anthrax could have killed everybody in this room, in this compound. That's the nature of what we're dealing with. These agents are relatively easy to make and very, very easy to transport and conceal. There's no defense except prevention by vaccination.
Which means exactly what?
Which means that before we go destroying this agent, we must first determine exactly what it is so we can develop countermeasures.
Dad, I'm really disappointed you're not coming to Duke to help me move into the dorm. All my friends' parents will be there, and you missed it last year.
You know I want to. I have a state dinner with the Prime Minister of China. You understand?
Of course I understand. You have to attend a state dinner. And I know that your UN address last year was more important than Parents' Day, and that the NAFTA celebration took priority over my birthday in February.
It's not like I plan it this way. I mean, sometimes...
Come on, Dad. You have some control over your calendar. You could schedule a couple of family days well in advance and not disrupt affairs of state.
Luz, you're being a little tough on me.
Funny, that's what I was gonna say. Look, Dad, the way I see it, a lot of 18-year-olds don't even want to see their parents. You ought to consider yourself lucky.
I do. You're the best daughter in the world, and I promise you I'm gonna make it up to you.
Dad, all I'm saying is that our family's got to come first at least some of the time. I swear, I wish you were a professor or something normal.
Yeah, well, if I don't go to that state dinner come next election, you just might get your wish.
Tell me you're coming for my birthday, right?
You can count on that. There's no way I'd miss that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to check my schedule.
Oh, check my schedule.
Well, you think I'm gonna miss your birthday?
Max, do you know where my long gray socks are, honey? Max?
Sweetie.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, that's all right. I'll wear those fluffy white ones.
Oh, those are in the wash.
And the striped ones?
Those two.
Maxine, Lauren, why didn't you tell me you were running low on socks? I would have gone out and gotten you some more if you needed them.
Oh, well, I don't need any. I've been wearing yours.
Yeah, that's cute. Very cute.
Mom? Can we go to the IMAX today? There's this really cool 3D movie playing.
Honey, I told you I have to go to the CDC retreat today. We've been over this.
Well, that's why I thought IMAX. It's shorter than most movies, and then you can be back in time.
Come here, you. I have a great idea. Why don't you take Nana to the IMAX? I bet she'd look great in those goggles.
I thought you were coming to my soccer game tomorrow. You know, when Dad was alive, he never missed a game. Not once.
I know that, honey. I promise I won't miss another game. Okay?
Mom, Dad's gone. What if something happened to you?
Max, listen. Nothing's going to happen to me. It's just for the weekend, honey. Okay? You're gonna have fun with Nana, and I'll be back before you can say Jack Robinson.
Jack Robinson.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Mom!
Sweetie, I thought you were angry with me.
No. I was making these. Here, give me your wrist. And now you turn mine on. Don't you ever take yours off. Ever. Thank you. Oh. Bye. Bye.
I can't believe she's starting her second year at Duke.
You can't miss that state dinner, Maddie. What would the Chinese think?
I don't care. We've got one daughter and I'm going with her.
There's an election coming up, you know.
Oh, please. Your approval rating's at an all-time high.
Except with my daughter.
It's not the state dinner, is it, Bob? I mean, you could always come a day late.
No, it's not. I wish to hell it was.
Well, it must be bad, because every intelligence officer and military leader in the country's choppered up here today.
Yeah, some lunatic group, Gleaming Sword, developed and tested a biological weapon. A real nasty one. Killed a lot of innocent people.
If this leaks out, it'll create a national panic.
Before it does, we have to eliminate the threat.
You've authorized a military action.
I had to.
These canisters and we all go to hell. Put the gun down. Just put the gun on the table, please.
Galen gets herself together and get to work. We gotta blow this thing. They got a base camp due west, 40 clicks.
I need time to analyze this stuff.
You got 15 minutes and the internal temperature of this room will exceed 3,000 degrees. Now, don't worry about any living thing you leave behind. It'll be destroyed.
It's not enough time.
It's gonna have to be. Now, get what you can. The rest will be vaporized. Dean, let's do it. go.
Colonel, the center reset. Clock is ticking.
Let's hit it! Go, 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 go!
Got the package, Colonel?
All yours, and you're welcome to it. Get it in the air back to the States as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming with you.
No. Container will be there when we get back stateside. We got our own plane waiting for us. Let's go.
Lear 90748 Charlie, requesting higher altitude. We're getting bounced around here pretty good. Over.
This is Heathrow Tower. You are cleared to
Shut it down!
Heathrow Tower. We hit on number 1. Lear 9748. Do you read?
I'm losing hydraulics. All right, make the call. Now!
Approach Lear 9748 Charlie. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Lost hydraulics. No landing gear response. Request immediate landing. Over.
48 Charlie. Heathrow Tower cleared below 5,000. Heading 190 for right base runway 2. You are cleared to land. Emergency vehicles are rolling.
190 cleared for 24 right. 48 Charlie. Over.
We can make this.
Number 2's flaming out.
Pray for a miracle, pal.
Located box in good condition. Grid number 1-5.
Nothing here. Check under that panel on your right.
Did anyone check the burned area over here beyond the wing?
And once again, I'd like to express my appreciation to the Prime Minister for his continued support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. It was a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at the White House.
Well, let's say you hit a grand slam tonight, Mr. President. The Prime Minister's really pleased, and my crystal ball tells me we're going to see some real movement on that trade agreement.
Well, that's great, Arthur. I know how hard you've worked on this. Thanks. Oh, and I want to thank you for all the things you've done for me over the years.
No, it's an honor, Mr. President.
Arthur, I'm gonna have to make a getaway.
But I've arranged a meeting with the technology trade group in my suite. and the
I'm
Chinese-
sorry, you're gonna have to make apologies for me.
Can I at least give Burton a date to reschedule? He is key to our agreement.
Call me tomorrow, we'll set something up.
So what do we know?
We know that Heathrow will be back online in 6 hours. No one on the plane survived. Apparently, none of the flasks survived impact either. So much for crash-proof technology.
So God knows what we've unleashed.
That's why we're here, so you can find out.
All the samples were destroyed.
Not quite.
You held back one of the flasks from the CIA? For your own bioweapons?
Weapon. Counter-weapon. Look, we can debate the role of the military in the 21st century later, but only if we live that long.
Which we're not going to do, Colonel, if you keep playing God with bugs that can wipe out the planet.
Clock's ticking. Better get to work.
Sure. But I hope this P4 lab works better than those crash-proof containers.
How bad is it?
That doesn't begin to get it.
We'll talk on the way.
To where?
Washington. President sent a plane for us.
Agent Pelletier, I gotta tell ya.
If you're gonna be sitting in on my classes, we are gonna have to find you something to wear that doesn't scream Secret Service.
Wait, I've got it. Here, try this on. It'll take the edges off that federal geekishness thing you've got going there. No offense.
None taken.
Well, go try it on, see how it looks.
Okay. Where's Miss Kempers?
She just left with her boyfriend on a motorcycle.
To where?
I have no clue.
I'll deal with you later. This is Agent Pelletier. I've lost the first daughter. Respond with the vehicle at location blue.
Ah, it worked! Only once. And only on the new ones.
Now what?
Cooper should be here any minute. We just want to get away by ourselves for once. You know, you're gonna take some flack for helping me pull this off.
Yeah, you think they'll grill me like in the movies, the good cop, bad cop routine?
Sorry, Katie.
I owe you.
Forget it. Just make the most of it. Go.
Because of the covert nature of the flight, the British have only been told the aircraft may have been transporting hazardous materials. We have every confidence the crash and resultant fire destroyed any possible traces.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but there's no basis for that confidence. The British are at real risk. You have to tell them now.
Let them know what, Dr. Bronte? None of us knows what was in those flasks.
I believe Galen has been studying one of the samples for the last few hours.
Well, I'm only the director of the CIA. What would I know about the details of a covert operation?
Would you have approved splitting custody of the samples with defense?
Of course not.
That's what I thought. So I authorized it myself.
It's a good thing you did. At least we know what we're dealing with.
Which is?
What we have is a lab rat. I don't know how many horrors genetically spliced together. Simian hemorrhagic, Marburg, Lassa fever, and more. And this baby's got wings. It's airborne.
So you're saying it can be spread by coughing or sneezing, like a case of the flu?
Yes, the same. And if the village is the model we use, no one survives.
My God.
Could have been worse. They could have spliced it with a more contagious disease like chickenpox.
Chickenpox?
Could have spread 3 times as fast. Mr. President, you have to warn the British.
It's too late. The planes are in the air. Heathrow went back online 1 hour ago.
Then turn them around before this gets out of control.
Oh, man. CDC reports that a number of people who are mopping up after the crash at Heathrow were called in sick with flu-like symptoms, elevated temperatures, which is consistent with exposure to a biological agent similar to the one Dr. Bronte described.
And consistent with a head cold.
Well, yes, that's true, but if it's not a head cold, well, then there are planes en route to every major city in the world carrying a disease that's going to make the Black Plague seem like a bad joke.
Mr. President, you have to make that call.
All right. I'll alert the British, but only when I'm convinced that we actually have a problem. Then I'll make sure that we share any and all information we have that's medically or scientifically related.
There is something else. The planes currently en route from Heathrow are going to land all around the globe within a matter of hours, including 10 American cities. Now, when that happens, well, it's very likely that the virus will reach our shores. And if it does, well, let's face it, it's going to spread like wildfire. That is why, Mr. President, that it is the CDC's official position that you immediately implement Operation Quarantine.
Excuse me, I'm not familiar with...
Operation Quarantine. It's a contingency plan in case of biological warfare. It's very similar to our contingency plans for nuclear war. Congress approved it in 1970.
We needed a secure place to move command and control, isolate our leaders from biological contamination by imposing a quarantine. We selected Rigby Island off the coast of Seattle.
Maybe we can put the decision to move on hold until we really know what we're dealing with here. I mean, the planes could be clean. If we could just wait.
Gentlemen, trust me. You can't afford to wait.
In closing, I'd just like to say once again how honored I am to be here with you today on this magnificent campus. Thank you very much. Hello, Bob.
No questions, Maddie. Not a word to anyone. Make your excuses. The Secret Service will take you and Luce to the airport. Absolutely no one is to know what's going on.
How long do we have?
Air Force One has to be wheels up in 3 hours, but it's only a 40-minute flight from Duke.
Bob,
Listen, Maddie, you gotta get moving.
that's not so easy. Our clever daughter has given the Secret Service the slip and is off somewhere with Cooper. They haven't found her yet.
Put Agent Welker on the line now.
Max?
Hi. What's wrong, Max?
You lied to me.
What?
Come on, you said you were going to be home for the weekend. Well, it's Tuesday.
Max,
If you don't want to be with me, all you have to do is say so. But you don't have to lie.
Baby, it wasn't like that. It was work. I didn't think you'd understand.
I'm not a baby, and I understand more than you think.
Okay, so here's the truth. I'm working on a very important research project.
For the government?
Yes. And I'll have to stay at the lab until it's finished.
How long?
I'm not sure. Hopefully not too long. Okay, Nana's gonna come. She's gonna take care of you. You and I are gonna talk every single day on the phone. And as soon as I get settled in, you come and visit me, and you even spend the night. Maybe even next week.
We've got to get her back. before she's exposed.
God.
There's still time, but we've got to find her. When we do, I've arranged for you to stay there and be isolated. You'll be safe.
Yeah. We'll be fine, Bob. I love you.
I love you too, Maddie. We'll find her.
Guess my dad will never change.
Oh, Luce, I know how you feel, but this is one time I'm glad your dad couldn't make it.
God, I've missed you.
No, I thought about you all summer, every day. I just never thought we could be alone.
No, not for long. They'll find us soon enough.
Well, let's make the most of it then.
Miss Kempers, the whole world is looking for you. You both come with us right now.
Air Force One, you are cleared direct to Rigby Island.
My fellow Americans, I'm speaking to you today from Rigby Island off the coast of the state of Washington. Since 1970, this island has been designated by the Congress as an alternative command and control center for the United States government. Under certain conditions, the President is required, as a precaution, to relocate temporarily to Rigby Island. That is why I am here. These are the circumstances that triggered the move. 36 hours ago, a plane carrying a deadly research virus crashed at Heathrow Airport outside of London. It appears that this virus was disseminated in the air throughout the terminals, potentially exposing thousands of passengers who have now journeyed to every corner of the globe. There is no evidence whatsoever at this time that any person on those planes has become ill or even been infected with this virus. But we do know that the virus itself is extremely dangerous. It is only prudent to prepare for the worst while we pray for the best. I urge each of you to use common sense while we wait to see if the virus has reached our shores. Don't put yourself or your loved ones at any unnecessary risk of infection. These are the steps your government is taking. First, we have additional laboratory samples of this virus. Every scientist capable of making a difference is working night and day to develop a treatment or a vaccine. The virus was created by man. It can be cured by man. Second, effective immediately, Rigby Island is under military quarantine. No one enters, no one leaves. No exceptions. This is the only way to assure that the full command and control capability of the United States remains intact. From here, under these circumstances, we can respond to any threat from our adversaries. And we can coordinate all the activities of the federal government that may be necessary to assist you if this virus spreads to your community. The purpose of this quarantine is not to protect me. It is to enable the government to be in the best position to protect and assist you. Now, I don't like being isolated like this. My own wife and daughter are on the mainland, and I wish I could be with them. So today I ask all Americans to pray for the health of those passengers from Heathrow Airport, and for the scientists and their colleagues all over the world whose efforts will find the cure and end this threat for all time. God bless all of you, and God bless America.
Oh my God. Arthur, you have to do something. I have 2 small children. If the virus is on those planes...
Just stay calm, everybody.
Make sure they understand that it needs to be done immediately. Maddie? Oh, what'd you think?
You did well, Bob. You came across strong and confident. So, how bad is it anyway?
Bad. It looks like several British workers have the virus. They're already in critical condition. So the next few days are crucial. Where's Luce?
Oh, she's right here. Looking very contrite. Hold on.
Dad, I blew it. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to help?
Apology accepted. Look, if you really want to help, you'll stay where you are. I've ordered your apartment isolated until this is over. Believe me, from now on, you're going to have more than one federal agent watching over you.
My very own presidential quarantine. Do you think that's a good idea? I mean, you always said we weren't royalty. We're citizens like everyone else. So shouldn't we share the risk like everyone else?
Luce, right now, I don't have time to debate the philosophical basis of first familyhood. So as your father...
And Commander-in-Chief.
I'm ordering you to stay put. I mean it, Luce.
Okay. Can Cooper stay too?
Of course.
I love you, Dad. Be safe.
I love you too, Luce. Give Mom a kiss for me.
It's going from bad to worse, Mr. President. CDC reports literally hundreds of flu-like cases all over America. We have 15 confirmed deaths in New York alone, most from that charter flight from London. There are similar reports from every major city in the world. And there are reports of rioting, robbery, murder.
Put the National Guard in place.
Yes, sir.
Any attempts to breach the quarantine?
There have been some, none successful. We've turned back 3 planes and 4 small boats. So far, the quarantine is working.
Bronte here.
Hi, Mom, it's me.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine. A little bit scared, maybe. Everybody's scared of this virus. Hannah keeps saying that your job is important. And I know there's probably more important stuff to deal with right now than me, but I just can't wait to see you. And you said I could sleep over.
I've arranged for your visit on Saturday.
Really? What's today?
Monday.
You promise?
Promise.
All right, I love you.
I love you, baby.
Do you need a couple minutes?
I'm okay.
Look, I know that we're all tired, but we've really got to take a stab at writing this press release, or some bureaucrat's going to write it for us. And it's too important for them to get it wrong. But the first thing we need is to come up with a name for this disease.
So we're gonna play Name That Virus? How about infectious hemorrhagic virus? IHV?
Okay, this is what I've got so far. The public should watch for flu-like symptoms, followed by lesions, fever, convulsions, and bleeding. The CDC strongly advises
anyone who comes down with these symptoms should be isolated. Wearing masks will not protect you from infection. At present, there is no known medication effective against this disease.
Rigby Island, this is Stone 957, requesting emergency landing instructions on your island. Over.
Stone 957, this is Air Traffic Control, Rigby Island. This airport is closed to all traffic. Repeat, closed to all traffic. Suggest you change destination to Seattle as an alternative. Over.
Negative, Rigby. We're critically low on fuel as it is. Request emergency clearance to land as soon as possible. Over.
I repeat, this airport is closed. Permission to land is denied.
This is Arthur Stone, son. I assume you know who I am.
Yes, sir, but that doesn't change.
Look, you need to connect me with the president right now.
Sir, I don't have the authority to.
Listen, I'm running a humanitarian mission here. I've got 12 children on board. I've got only enough fuel to land at your airfield. Now, you better put me through to Bob Kempers.
Mr. Stone, we're trying to patch your call through to the president, but unless and until I hear otherwise, my orders remain the same. Approach this island, and you will be forcibly turned away.
Arthur, I hear you and 12 children are thinking of paying us a visit. It's a bad idea.
Now, if I was thinking about it, Bobby, I would have sent you an email. We're here.
This island's quarantined, Arthur, and that quarantine will not be broken, not even for my own wife and child. I can't make any exceptions. If you attempt to land here, Arthur, fighters will intercept your plane, and if you don't turn back, you'll be shot down.
And listen here, Bobby, I've got 12 of the cutest, brightest kids you ever saw on board. I promised their parents they'd be safe with me, and right now they're pretty scared. I've known you a long time, Bob. You're not gonna shoot down a plane with 12 kids on board. Couldn't live with yourself. The American people couldn't live with you.
Arthur, don't make me do this.
I realize you're busy being president of this little island, so I'll understand if you don't come down to the plane and meet us. Later on, when you get a minute, we need to have a little talk, you and I. Turning off this radio now, Bob. See you on the ground in 10 minutes.
Stone 957, this is Captain Yositz of the USS Independence. Do you copy?
Mr. President, the fighters have intercepted Stone's flight. We can have the radio transmission piped in over the speakers if you wish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stone 957, you are entering restricted airspace. Do not descend. Maintain airspeed and come to a heading of 110 degrees magnetic and follow us.
That's a negative, Captain. Straight in approach to Rigby is our only option.
Yes?
We got trouble. Get the children buckled in now.
Right away.
Hey, look, a fighter plane.
Okay, kids, I want everybody to get in your seats. Put your seatbelts on really quickly. Good boy. Okay, you can do yours. Good girl. Okay, sit down.
I get
Playing chicken with you, Mr. President. Show him some teeth, he'll turn and run off with his tail between his legs.
And what if he doesn't? And what about the kids? I mean, if one of them was yours, would you be so quick to gamble with their lives?
Respectfully, sir, it's a greater gamble if you let them land. The virus is on that plane. You could jeopardize everything we've set up here. Stone knew what the stakes were. If that plane doesn't turn around, it has to be destroyed.
Get me the Tomcat leader. This is your commander-in-chief.
Yes, sir.
Captain, if that plane attempts to land on Rigby Island, you are to shoot it down.
Yes, sir. Okay, boys, back off. We'll handle this.
We can confirm 12 children are aboard the Stone 737 Mercy flight to Rigby Island. The plane is on final approach and low on fuel, and has been told it will not be allowed to land. President Kempers is in the command and control center on the island and has personally issued the order to shoot the plane down if necessary. I remind you, you are hearing this live from the cockpit of financier Arthur Stone's private jet.
How could he? Stone lied to us. He just wanted to save himself.
Stone 957. 957, this is your final warning. If you attempt to land, you will be fired on. Do you read? Over. Mr. President, I'm ready to fire.
You have your orders.
Weapon system is online. Target acquired. I'm going for the shot.
Abort! Abort! This is the President. Tomcat Leader, do you copy?
Roger that, Mr. President.
There are trucks across the runway.
Move those damn trucks now!
Without exception, no one is allowed off the aircraft. Anyone attempting to do so will be shot.
Mr. President, with all due respect, sir, you made the wrong call on Stone's plane.
Really? You'd have blown up the plane, killed 12 children. Tell me how you justify that.
Because now there will be more planes. Any person who owns or can afford to charter a plane will send their kids here from all over the world, and one of them will bring the virus to the island.
Well, maybe this will reassure you. We'll disable the runway, blow it up on television. That way the whole world will see there's no way in.
And what about Stone's plane?
We'll isolate it. That'll mean we'll have 12 children on that plane for a long time. They'll need food, water, and maybe even medical attention. Work it out.
The only civilian medical care on the island is a Dr. Bill Ebslin. He's a good man, but let's face it, he spent his life working in a health spa. I'm not sure he's up to it.
Well, he's gonna have to be. Call him.
I knew he wouldn't shoot that plane down.
I'm so glad he didn't. But if the virus is on that plane, he's gonna have an even tougher decision to make. Oh, I wish I could be with him.
Mom, it's my fault that he's all alone.
No. That's done. We just have to support him as best we can whenever he calls.
Lewis, can I talk to you for a minute?
I'm gonna make some lunch.
It's getting bad out there. The hospital's full. People are being turned away. New clinics are being set up for the IHV patients, but they're short-staffed.
You're gonna go, aren't you?
Luce, when I was a kid living in D.C., my grandfather's house was right beside Walter Reed Hospital. I went there 1,000 times. And then one day it occurred to me to ask him, who the heck was Walter Reed? And he told me how Dr. Reed led a team of scientists who gave their lives in the tropics searching for a cure for yellow fever. I mean, it was just a conversation in the car on the way to Little League practice, but it changed my life forever, Luz. I knew I had to be a doctor, and if I don't do something now, I couldn't live with myself.
I don't want you to go, Cooper. This thing's gonna be over. And when it is, they're gonna need a lot more doctors.
Luce. It may never be over. I have to do what I can now.
Susan, there's no need for both of us to go on that plane.
Hell, Aslan, you think for 1 second I'm gonna let you go in there alone?
You know, up till now, we've lived a charmed life, huh?
I know, darling. We just...
Sometimes I think we took the easy way out. You know, living here in all this luxury, I can tell you it wasn't what I dreamed of when I was a med student.
You have helped people many times.
Yes, but I've never put myself on the line before. Not like now. With all those kids on the plane, that small space without proper sanitation, it's liable to get ugly. Even if the virus isn't on board. I don't want you to feel compelled to risk your...
Bill. I'm coming. You know, those nights I miss being a nurse, too. I may have forgotten some of the medicine, but I still know how to hold a child.
Primed and ready. 6 and 7 set. We're lined. We're good to go. Let's go. Clear. Detonate. Fire in the hole!
I didn't think the old bleeding heart Kempers had it in them.
You guys?
I hear Maxime's coming today.
Yeah, Bass arranged it.
You think that's a good idea? I mean, traveling could increase her risk of infection.
Look, the virus is everywhere. She's not protected where she is. No one in Atlanta is. She needs to be with me, and I need to be with her.
Well,
what's with the lights?
we've been on emergency generators all day. Power's out all over Atlanta. Do you know how long this backup system is good for?
I don't know. Evil little bastard.
I don't know about you, but I'm toasted. I can't even see straight.
Yeah, maybe it's a good time to take a break. We need to get ready for Max.
What's happening in there?
I'll check it out.
can't open those doors. The whole facility will be contaminated.
No, we can't leave him in there.
We don't have a choice. We can't let the virus.
We've lost power. Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Because it's over. The ventilation system is gone.
They'll have to seal off the building.
Mom told me about this. It's what happens when there's been an accident.
Hold on, grab her!
No! I've got to get inside. My mother's in there. Let me go! Mom! Mom!
There was total contamination?
Total. Everyone's exposed. The facility will have to be sealed off.
Oh, my God. How much time do they have?
A few weeks, if they're lucky. They're going to keep working around the clock.
Well, I want everything that can be done for those people to be done. Is there any good news?
Not much, sir. But we did manage to get food and medicine delivered by the military to the major cities. The local infrastructure is collapsing. Thank God we've got command and control in place here. It's hard to believe, but without it, things would be much worse.
Well, that's something I'll pass on seeing. Much worse. Get CDC for me. I want to talk to Galen.
Yes.
I'm deeply concerned about what happened, and I want you to know that I'm with you all the way.
Mr. President, this is a level 4 facility. We all knew the risks.
We're just sorry we let you down.
You didn't, and you won't. And everyone here, including myself, believes in you. There's got to be an answer to this thing, and you're going to find it.
Mr. President, we're gonna get a chance to observe this bug up close and personal now. And that may actually help us find the answer.
I know you will.
She's right, sir. We're going to have the opportunity to observe this disease right from the onset to,
And somewhere along the way, we'll solve it.
They were... No. They are our best hope.
Get everything? Let's go. Hey, guys. Everyone gather around down by the table here. I got something to show you. Got this strange box delivered with our supplies today. I wonder what on earth could be in it.
I think...
I'll give you a hint. It's made of chocolate.
It's a birthday cake!
Yeah, you're right. And guess whose birthday it is?
Mine?
You're right. Happy birthday. There you go, birthday boy.
I'm sorry, don't drop it. What are you doing?
How long you had the cough? You been running a fever? Chills?
Just a couple of days, but you know what? I'm sure it's nothing. But thank you for asking.
Let me just check your breathing. We have more blankets coming in now.
Cooper?
Kate. My God, Katie.
I'm scared.
I know. It's okay to be scared.
What's gonna happen to me?
I'm gonna make you comfortable. Don't you give up. We're gonna fight this. I'm just gonna get something to help you, okay?
No. Please don't leave me. I don't want to die alone, please.
No, Katie, I'm here.
I know you are, Coop.
Hey, Coop.
I have
What's wrong? Coop?
Luz. Katie's dead.
God. No. Not Katie.
She didn't suffer. I was with her. She died in my arms. Luz, I'm so sorry.
Coop, I can't talk anymore.
I understand.
It's Katie. Is she? Oh, baby. I'm so sorry.
I gotta go there, Mom. And to help.
You know I loved Katie, but if you go, all that will happen is you'll become sick too, honey.
It's a chance I'll have to take along with everyone else. I can't just sit here like some princess while everyone's out there fighting this thing.
Luce, you're not going anywhere. We are not just any family. It is important for us to survive until they develop a vaccine.
It's important for us to stay alive while my best friend dies. While my boyfriend is out there risking his life to help people. Why?
Do you remember your promise to your father? To sit tight? He's out there all alone fighting this thing. I stayed behind to keep you safe. Now I want you to go back in there and sit down because you're not going anywhere.
Yes, I am. I do not want to survive in a world where my friends are dead. You can arrest me if you want because that's what it's gonna take. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Just a minute.
Mary Beth, open the door now. I know you're in there.
Oh, just a second.
Open the door now!
Look, if I brought that virus on this plane, I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Say please.
What?
Say
It's
It's amazing how people stop what they're doing just listen to a man because he's wearing a stethoscope around his neck. It would be very, very foolish of you to take your own life over the flu.
You're just saying it's the flu.
The glands here in your neck?
Yeah, they're sore.
Exactly. With the virus, that's not the case.
What? You mean I don't have?
No.
Really?
But you do have one hell of a cold.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'll take care of it.
Hey. Mary Beth looks as though she's had 1,000 pounds taken off her back.
Yeah, I hope it's true.
You mean she isn't okay?
I don't really know.
Ow! You've lost your touch.
I'll dictate what I'm experiencing to you every hour during the day. Could prove useful.
Remember, Galen, Max will be here shortly.
Does she know we're exposed?
No, but she's really anxious to see you.
I better go.
Sweetheart, baby.
Hi, sweet pea. Hi. Mama, something happened. If I can't come in, why can't you come out?
They've made this a restricted area, honey. No one can come in or out right now.
You can see I'm fine.
No. Mom, something's happened to you. I was there when the sirens went off. Why can't I come in?
I want you to, baby. Only it's not possible, not today.
But if not today, then when?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, they'll get us straightened out.
No. No, I don't believe you. Mom, I know you're sick. I don't want anything to happen to you, Mom.
Baby, you know I love you, honey. You know I always love you.
All right, everybody, just put it down for a minute, will you? I've got your blood test back.
Not yet. Gotta keep on going here. You saw those tests today. Millions of people sick, hundreds of thousands dead, just in this country alone. God, we need a break.
Galen, we may have one.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Turn around. Now, if I had done this 4 hours ago, you'd be screaming bloody murder.
You're right.
I don't know why, I can't say for sure, but somehow your body, your immune system is doing something that nobody here has done before. Galen, you're fighting off this virus.
Well, if that's true, and we can figure out why she's getting better.
Exactly. Which is why we need to run some antibody tests.
Hey, you want to leave me a little?
When I was in medical school, one of my professors had this theory that individuals within a given species were by now so genetically different that no single disease could wipe out the entire population, that somehow always 10% would survive. He liked to call it God's 10% solution.
And you think that Galen?
I always knew it was different, but not down to my double helix.
There must be others. Hundreds, maybe thousands of others. This squares with our field reports of survival rates.
You did the right thing.
I don't know. Puts a lot of pressure on my dad, and that's the last thing he needs right now. Cool. No. I can't.
Yes, you can, Luce. I'm with you.
Are you ready for some good news, sir?
Anything, Major.
It seems like Galen is recovering. She's the only one in the lab, but she's definitely getting better, sir.
Well, that's great. Any idea why?
They're trying like hell to find out, sir. But it looks like 10 to 15% of people who get sick are going to get better.
Well, that is good news.
That's not all. The quarantine is working. So we're able to maneuver what resources we have to where they're most needed.
If only I could do more.
Sir, your daily progress reports to the nation are a great source of hope.
I don't need a pep talk, Major. I need a miracle.
Guess what, Doc? It's a new ball game.
Oh my gosh.
I'm God now, Doctor. You're gonna get Stone to come out of the cockpit. Tell me you got a bad headache.
Mr. Stone, come out.
What is it?
Hurry, it's serious.
Epsilon, I told you I am not coming out.
Greetings from Gleaming Sword, Mr. Stone.
Are you insane? You'll never walk off this plane.
Shut up, Arthur. Call the president. Now.
And if I don't?
this.
I was thinking about you, sweet pea. I miss you.
I miss you too, Mom. I even dreamed about you last night.
What'd you dream, honey?
Dad was here and we were all happy.
Sounds like a nice dream.
Yeah, it seems so real. Mom?
Still here, baby.
Dad, he wasn't sick anymore. He was like he was before.
I'm not sick, baby. I was, but I'm not anymore.
Am I gonna get sick?
No, of course not.
Found a cure yet?
Not yet. But I will.
I know you will. Kisses, Mommy.
Kisses, baby.
Bob, I don't know how to get into this, so I'm just gonna say it straight out. Luce is gone again.
Oh, no. She can't be. Hey, how can you let this happen?
I can't explain it now. She's going to be with Cooper at the clinic, and I'm going after her.
No. No. I can't have you both at risk. You stay there. I'll get Luce back.
No, Bob. She wants to help. She's doing what she believes in. She's doing what you and I taught her to do.
How's her getting sick gonna help anything?
We can't debate this. The fact is, our daughter's gone, and I've got to be with her. I can't bear the thought of her out there alone.
Okay. Call me as soon as you find her, all right?
Mr. President, Stone on the plane, line 2. Something's gone terribly wrong.
Maddie, there's a problem here. I'm gonna have to go. Look, I'm with you. Go to Luce.
I'll call you.
Damn it, I should be with them. Yes.
Mr. President, it's a pleasure. But I'm no good on the telephone. I must talk to you face to face.
Who is this?
Joe. Just plain all-American Joe. Only now I've taken over Mr. Stone's plane.
Well, what's this all about, Joe?
Meet me at the plane at 4 o'clock. I'll give you the chemical formula to stop the virus. But first, you'll meet Gleaming Sword's demands.
I had no idea. What can I do?
Are you sure?
Let's get to work.
Here, Mr. President, the scientific formula which will save the world. Or what's left of it, anyway.
How can I believe that?
Funny. When I was a kid, I always dreamed of owning my own plane. But now that I have it, I'm grounded.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. You help us with the virus, I'll see to it you fly home.
The leader of the free world. I hope you realize that this is all your fault, Mr. President.
Well, that's not true, and you know it.
You stand here
And tell me that after your smart missiles destroyed my town? I thought they were only supposed to wipe out the buildings, Mr. President. But I guess they're not so smart after all, because they killed people too. Thousands of innocent people, including my family, my wife, my only son, 5 years old, my son.
That's a terrible tragedy. But this can't be what you want.
You mean the end of the world?
Well, it might well be. But your people will die too.
Wrong. It'll be the end of your world. You see, my people have the antidote. We'll survive long after you're gone.
What do you want?
Just this.
No.
Mr. President!
Nice hands, Mr. President.
How long have I been asleep? Where's Baz? She was supposed to wake me.
There's no easy way to break this to you. He died an hour ago, Galen.
No.
Best guess is the virus aggravated a pre-existing heart condition. Nobody knew. He was lucid for a while and insisted on writing you. Look, I know this isn't a good time, but we got a call from Rigby. The president's expecting a status report.
I can't. Fisk will have to.
Fisk has deteriorated pretty bad in the past few hours. I'm afraid it's down to you. I am so sorry.
Just give me a few minutes.
Dear Galen, please don't take offense at my familiarity, for although I've not had a chance to say it before, had I a daughter, I could wish for none finer than you. I also could have no better comrade in arms. I wish only that I could be with you when this battle is finally won, and you will win it. All this old soldier has to give in the end of these poor bits of metal and ribbon, my fatherly love and my deepest admiration. And maybe one last piece of advice. As I lie here, a thought triggered by something you said keeps echoing through my mind. If you can fight fire with fire, could you not set one virus to fight another virus? Think of me kindly. All my love, Colonel Thomas Halsey Bass.
I did this to you, Mom. If only I had stayed in the dorm like you wanted me to, you never would have come after me, never gotten sick.
It's all right, baby.
No, I was only thinking of myself. No.
Baby. Baby, this isn't your fault. We both did the right thing. We had no choice but to be here. I want you to give me your solemn word, Lucinda. You will not mention this to your father. He has troubles enough. I'll find a good time to tell him. Promise me. You will not mention it to him. Not one word. For me.
I promise.
Mr. President, it's Cooper.
Yes, Cooper. Is Luce all right?
Yes, she's fine. But Mrs. Kemper's...
Maddie?
I'm afraid she's got the virus, sir. She's pretty bad off.
Oh, no, not Maddie. Why wasn't I told earlier?
She made us promise not to. But I thought.
You did the right thing in calling. How long does she have?
If she follows the pattern, 2 weeks. Maybe a little more.
Is she in pain?
No, we're controlling that with meds.
Oh. How's Luce coping?
Not well. She wants you to come.
Tell her I want to, more than anything. If there's any way, Take care of them, Cooper.
I will, sir.
Nothing. Just like the 2 dozen before it. It's gotta be a common element.
Why? There's something common about this virus.
Be there, come on.
Wait a minute. Is that it?
Where?
Right there.
It is. It's there.
It's a match.
It's a match.
It's a match. It's there. It's on every gel. Everyone who fought off the virus looks to be producing the identical antibody. We found it.
Okay, Simon says, stop doing jumping jacks. And Simon says, do a big yawn. Blink your eyes. Sorry, I didn't say.
It is a real mess in there. If they don't get a bath soon.
I know. It's time to end this. It's been more than 3 weeks, and thank goodness everyone's healthy. I've informed the president, and just now, he's lifted our quarantine.
Now Simon says, put down your left leg. Now Simon says, lift up your right. Simon says, put on your jackets and follow me off this airplane. See, none of this is any good if we can't deliver the antibody to millions quickly. Remember Colonel Bass's letter? Fighting fire with fire. Setting one virus against another.
Yes.
What's the most contagious disease you can think of?
I don't know. Chickenpox, maybe, because of its multiple vectors of transmission.
Bass said the same thing. He said we should pick a virus like chickenpox that would spread many times faster than IHV. Splice in a retrovirus with a new DNA that could fight off the killer, then let it loose. Then anybody who would come in contact with a genetically altered chickenpox, whether they can fight it off or not, is left with the antibody code that would give them immunity.
That's brilliant. It's just so simple it might work.
It has to. Oh, it has to.
It's all right, sweetheart. Cooper told me about your mother.
Dad, Mom's dying. There's very little time. You should be here.
I want to be, you know that.
Then why can't you just come?
Luce, try to understand. I don't have the right to put our family before others. Now, that doesn't mean that I love you or Mom any less.
I'm trying to understand.
Listen to me, sweetheart. Nothing can ever come between us. Nothing. Luce, you're not to blame for your mother getting sick. You did the right thing. And I'm proud of you.
Well, the good news is you're on the mend. The antibody fighting off IHV is working. The bad news is you got one of the worst cases of chickenpox I've ever seen. You're lucky you got the antibody before the disease advanced too far. Doesn't work after that.
Thanks.
The antibody's working. We did it.
Yes, we did. So, we're going to unleash new chickenpox upon the world, and no one can be immune to it. I am really looking forward to that.
They'll have it ready for mass distribution in 10 days.
You know, we ought to buy stock in anti-itching cream.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm okay. I think it's my hip, though. Call your mom and she'll get help, okay?
All right. He's dead. I'm going for help.
No, Max, no! You mustn't!
Mr. Beerman! Please! Mr. Beerman, please, you have to help me. No, please! Hello? Hello? Is anyone in here? Just gonna borrow the spike for a while. Bring it back later.
Do you want to file these?
Hello? Oh, God. Is she okay? Yes. Yes, I understand. Thanks.
What is it?
Accident at home. My mother-in-law is fine, but Max is gone. I think she's trying to get here for help. Gotta find her.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Bananas?
I know, honey. It's nothing. It's just a bruise.
Good. Are you coming home now?
I'm coming home, honey.
Luce,
Huh?
your dad's here.
Through the clouds, my eyes can see the
Dad's here.
truth
I told you to
These are
come.
people in need. My prayer is we will save these souls tonight. The clock ticks. Will another life be lost before the morning?
It's over. The treatment's working.
My prayer is we will save these
Where's Mom?
souls tonight.